Thank you, Mr. Chairman, members of the committee. I'm Dr. David Marcotte, Executive Director of the Indiana Urban Schools Association. There are two components of House Bill 1641 which could place a significant financial burden on public school districts. As proposed in this bill, changing the duration for which a school corporation may list a vacant school building as unavailable from 2 years to 90 days doesn't allow time for enrollment variations to impact the decision on whether to reconfigure a vacant school building or to vacate an existing building in the first place. Both scenarios could have a substantial negative financial impact. It may be fiscally responsible to vacate a school building. However, student enrollment variances may cause the decision to be temporary. The existing 2-year timeline provides appropriate time to ensure enrollment patterns are stable. Relinquishing a building followed a short time later by the possibility of needing additional educational space would confuse the local community and may cause school boards and administrators not to vacate a school building, even though it may be the sound thing to do at the time. Secondly, requiring a school operating referendum to include a provision that each charter school in the allocation area receive a part of the proceeds collected is not practical. School boards take the responsibility of conducting operating referendums very seriously and ask the community for this additional funding source only when the financial need is necessary to maintain student programming, sustain desired staffing, install school safety enhancements, maintain the physical plant, and other similar functions. Requiring a charter school to receive a portion of the referendum proceeds would inflate the request and hand local tax dollars to an entity with no oversight by the elected school board. According to the information provided by the Legislative Services Agency, several school corporations would see a significant percentage of the referendum levy distributed to local charter schools, including Gary Community School Corporation 53.5%, Indianapolis Public Schools 25%, Muncie Community Schools 18.5%, School City of East Chicago 11.7%, Anderson Community Schools 11.7%. These distributions would have a detrimental impact on the original purpose for asking their communities to support the traditional public school system with additional tax-supported funding. Thank you.
Thank you. Questions?
Thank you. Can you tell me what is the duration you talked about, enrollment period? Because you talked about the 90 days versus two years. What, in your opinion, what is the correct timeline when you would know about enrollment?
The existing statute of 2 years is fine.
Seeing no further questions, thank you.
Thank you.
Allie Miranda, followed by Joe Grammel-Spike.